Children, in the last session we have learnt about the flex sensor. Now in this session we are going to learn about the ultrasonic sensor. What is an ultrasonic sound? Do you know anything about it? Let's explore it. Ultrasonic sounds are very high frequency sounds. So the frequency of these sounds are above 20,000 Hz. Our human ears cannot hear this sound, and we can hear sounds that are less than 20,000 Hz. So these sounds are audible only to bats and some organisms. So how this sound is used in this sensor? Let us explore it. If you look at the sensor, you can see that there are 4 terminals: VCC, trig, echo and ground. VCC is the voltage required for this sensor and the positive terminal of this sensor, and the ground pin at this edge is the negative terminal of this sensor. So we need power to make the sensor work, and this power is 5 volt, and this 5 volt is provided through these 2 terminals. So the positive terminal of the battery source should be connected to this terminal, and the negative terminal of the battery source should be connected to this terminal. So this sensor will be powered up. Then the trig and the echo are the transmitter and the receiver points. So the trig pin, that is the trigger, is used to get some input signal so that the sensor will emit some sound waves, that is a very high frequency sound wave from this transmitter. So this disc is the transmitter. It is here named as T. Can you see this? So this is the transmitter, and whenever this trigger pin is received a signal, then this transmitter will transmit sound waves, and this disc named as R is used to receive sound waves, that is the high frequency sound waves transmitted by this transmitter. So that what happens is, whenever a sound wave is transmitted from this disc, will hit on the objects on its path. For example, if we place a sketch or something like this in front of the sensor, what happens is this transmitter will transmit a wave, and this wave of sound will hit on this object and reflect back to this receiver. So what happens is, this transmitter sends a sound wave, and sound wave hits on this object and it reflects back to this receiver disc. So this disc will absorb the sound reflected back from the obstacle, and this sound signal will be converted and sent out through this echo pin over here. So this echo pin will receive the signals and transmit the signals through this echo pin. So the trigger and the echo pin are to be connected to the microcontroller. So the microcontroller is able to send signals through this transmitter and receive signals through this receiver through these two pins. We will meet in the next session and learn more about this ultrasonic sensor.